Hi, I'm Lily and I'm going to be teaching you how to make quick, easy 10-minute French toast. Okay, so you're going to need a bunch of ingredients. These are all the ingredients you will need to make French toast in 10 minutes. So you're going to need a bowl. I prefer these more wide ones, and a fork. So I prefer the wide ones just because it's easier to mix all together. So first, we are going to take one egg and we're going to crack it into the bowl. All right, just like that. And then we're going to quickly whisk the egg. I quickly went off camera to beat the egg just because it takes a few minutes, well, not a few minutes, like 1 minute. But you want the eggs to be very well beaten and so that they're a little bit bubbly on top. So I'm going to add a little bit of both almond milk and regular milk, and you just want to do like a splash. So I just like to do like 1, 2, just like count 2 seconds. Not like, don't dump it, just tilt it a little bit. And then I'm going to add like a splash of almond milk. Don't be too heavy on the milk, but also you want a good amount of milk to make the yolk a little bit lighter than it was before. We want to do about 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Just, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. If a little bit gets in the thing, it's fine, because vanilla's delicious. And then obviously you're gonna whisk it again. You can use a whisk, a regular whisk, a mini whisk, a fork like I am using, because forks are just a little bit more convenient. I don't have a mini whisk. I only have the really big whisks. Okay. Now we're gonna do cinnamon, because cinnamon makes everything good. You just want to do a little sprinkling, not too much. We want about like a couple shakes of cinnamon. This isn't really like a very specific recipe. This recipe is very kind of quick, easy, don't have to think about it too much kind of recipe. So once that is all mixed together, you need a pretty big pan, like Rapunzel size frying pan. This will cook them. You want to put it on the stove, and then we need 2 slices of bread, or 3. It can work with 3, but if you have a bigger pan, it would work better. And we're gonna go over to the stovetop. Okay, so we're now by the stovetop. As you can see, I have the pan going right here, and we just want to take a little bit of any cooking spray. I'm going to use a little bit of cooking spray, and we're just going to evenly spray the pan all around. Doesn't need to get all over the sides. Now, just going to do zhuzh the eggs. And I'm going to turn on the burner to about medium-high heat. All right, that is good. So, pan's pretty warm. False alarm. We're gonna take the pieces of bread. I lost my train of thought there for a second. Piece of bread. And we're just gonna soak it for like 2 seconds each side. Like, we'll do a little zhuzh around, 1, 2 on each side, and then we're gonna place it on the pan. I will give you an overview of the pan. Just a little zhuzh around, and right on the pan. Now, I'm going to put this in the sink and run a little bit of water. So that is what the pan's looking like right now. It should be looking like that. And we're going to wait for about 2-ish minutes. 1.5, 2 minutes. I'll be back. I also forgot to add that it should be like golden brown to a little closer to dark brown, just to get that nice flavor. Yes, the flavor. Okay, now I have to wait for it to cook more. Okay, it's ready to flip. I might turn the screen just so you can see me flipping my Frenchie toast. And now you just want to get under it. Obviously, if it lands on top, it's fine. That is perfectly golden brown. See, like this is the dark brown color that I'm talking about. This is a little bit lighter, but this is a little bit darker, but this is, yeah. The darker color is not bad. You don't want it to be black though. That is not good. This color is like perfection right here. So now, we're gonna wait for it to cook for like 45 seconds to a minute for them to cook. And I'm gonna go plate. Get our handy dandy spatula. Ooh, and they're done. You can always push that on a little bit on top. See if they sizzle. If they sizzle, they're not done yet. So now we can turn the heat off. And we can go ahead and scoop these little toasty toasts right onto the plate. All right, we're gonna leave the pan there, and we're gonna go over to back to the counter and top it. Okay, so toppings. We're gonna talk toppings. You can do so many variations of toppings for French toast. I personally like to do syrup and powdered sugar. So this is my mom's homemade maple syrup. This is so good, like so good. Very light-handed. Pour almost the whole powdered sugar. And I'm just gonna take a spoon and just like tap my finger on the spoon and my plate because I like grapes. Green grapes. I'm gonna put them on the side of the least amount of syrup. Red grapes. And that's it. Alright. And that is this tutorial all finished. Thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you guys later.